Free Speech Podcast. We're back. We've reached the fabled episode 3. First of all, thank you so much if you've liked and subscribed our podcast up to date. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. If you're listening on Apple or Spotify, please leave a review. Leave a good one. If you want to leave a bad one, make sure you name Leo as the cause, because someone already said I was too annoying and they're making fun of me. That hurts my feelings. But let's get this show on the road. I'm Darius Davies. I'm here with potential future MP for Glasgow Pollock, Mr. Leo Kearse.
Hello.
And the Bajan sensation himself,
Woo!
Mr. Nico Yearwood. Pumped. He's on his mother finnel. And behind the camera, we got none other, our producer, Mooch.
You right, guys?
We're good. So it's been a big week this week. How's it going, Leo? What's our first topic for discussion?
So the topics we're going to be talking about, if we've got time, we're going to be talking about an Aussie comic, Australian comic got punched on stage.
Punched?
We've got a video of that. We've got YouTubers running for mayor. We've got David Lammy, MP for Tottenham, getting
Tottenham.
somebody was racist
Man
to him.
like David.
And also Vogue staffers seem to have a circular firing squad. They're all cancelling each other for being racist or something.
For not being woke enough.
Yes. And also there's a teacher
They've actually been cancelled for not remembering to delete their past Twitter.
Yeah.
That is actually what
Just go back to 2012, delete all those tweets. There's nothing
delete everything
good.
from 2020.
Nothing good's going to happen from your tweets that you did in 2012. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In fact, Nico, you said you went back and you were shocked at some of the tweets you did in 2012.
Nah, mine was quite good.
Really?
A lot of scripture on there.
And also, if we've got time, we'll talk about the teacher in Yorkshire who has been suspended for showing, after protest, because he showed a cartoon of the Prophet Mohammed in class.
Wow. I tell you what should have happened. The same thing should have happened to that teacher that happened to Shooter, whatever his name is, the Australian comic who got punched in the face.
Alex Shooter Williamson.
Alex Shooter Williamson is in the news this week. He's an Australian comedian who he's I guess he's like a shock jock comedian, and someone's come from the audience and punched him. A little association.
Why is he called Shooter?
Because he's Australian, they just got shit
They've all
names.
got nicknames like that.
But here's the video. But here's an association. He did the show after us at Edinburgh in Hayton Live.
That's right.
He was shit.
Yeah, but he had a big crowd.
I had a massive crowd.
Ooh.
Didn't go down.
Did it connect though? Did it connect?
Yeah, you saw his head go back. That was a proper punch.
Nah, he pulled back from the punch.
No, you saw his
Rewind
head.
it, Mooch. Let's see
Darius
that.
was
gets
blocking
whipped
me.
back.
Yeah, rewind.
Let's have a look.
He doesn't twist enough with the punch.
Oh yeah, terrible punching technique.
Oh, he's gone to give him the mic.
Nah, it didn't hit. He matrixed that.
But look at his head. Look at his head.
That's because he's pulling back. He's like, ooh.
No. Oh no, that's nobody.
Nah, I think
that's
he
like
missed. He missed.
bullet time
He
in
missed.
the Matrix.
He missed.
I don't know, look like a punch. No, that connected.
Nah, not
That
flush.
connected.
Darius, what do you say? Did he connect?
It looks to me like he basically missed. He might have just caught it.
Yeah, he probably grazed him, but that's not a proper connect.
I think that kid. Look at his head.
He's handing the guy the mic, which is a brave move, generally. Like
But-
That shows he doesn't bring his own equipment.
The thing is with this Shooter
fuck.
guy is that it happens. This isn't the first time it's happened to him.
Yeah,
It's always him getting punched or drinks thrown at him. And I mean, and then when that happens so many times, it's like that Stephen Hofstetter guy that you know. You've got
Oh
to
my
ask the
God.
question,
Yeah.
why does it keep on happening to them?
Yeah, there's this other comedian, Steve Hofstetter.
So you reckon what you're saying that it's a plant?
No,
I
no,
think
no.
He gets people.
Basically, I saw a bit of his comedy, and his comedy's kind of like, you know, when someone's deliberately being like a cunt
To rile
prov-
people up, yeah,
provoke-
to-
That's his thing. So he doesn't
sorry, is he
necessarily.
stealing your act?
No, because mine's not deliberate. Mine's someone slightly moves their seat a bit, just minutely, not even imperceptible. They just move their seat, and I see that as an insult
Nice
to
word,
every single part of my family. For this generation to the last, they've laughed at my dead grandmother, and suddenly I have to go in on them. Whereas this guy, he starts straight out by going in on them. So he's like, and he just does it like, you know, when they don't really have any, their material is, oh yeah, look at this slanky strinking piss with the grey beard, fucking running for Glasgow Pollock, bollock more like, you wanker, until they rile them up to get them to fight.
Good
What
material.
it is, it's not mine, it's his.
But it's not plants. It's not plants. You know.
No, it's definitely not plants.
No, it's not plants. But I mean, there are comedians who sort of make it like this guy almost sort of does it to sort of get attention.
views and get
Get views like Steve Hofstetter. Steve
Yeah.
Hofstetter's a American comedian who's got like 1 million videos, all like, oh my god, look at me destroy this heckler. Oh my god, this heckler, I destroy him over 42 minutes, and it's like, man, why do you have all this problem from hecklers? What are you doing that's getting you heckled for 42 minutes straight?
I think if you put out videos about destroying hecklers, you're gonna get people who want and they getting popularity. I think people are gonna want to come to the show and heckle. Do you know
I'm
what I
gonna
mean?
put out videos being like, oh my god, look at this comedian getting his cock sucked and getting given free drugs. All right.
Well,
Have you seen Steve Hofstetter, Nico?
I've seen bits of it.
So he, yeah, no, I disagree with you, unfortunately, Mooch. I know what you mean, but he goes out and he invites it. He's looking to do it.
Yeah.
But then he puts it online like, oh my god, I was heckled like a righteous comedian and I saved the day from this heckler. It's like, yeah, but you were
so
actively
you're saying that
soliciting.
comedians
Well,
put out clips that are favourable that make them look favourable? Because
Yes,
yeah, I agree with that.
that's what I'm saying.
I've seen one where he like pulled up some guy for being, was it sexist or something, or racist or
I
something?
can't remember, but the reason we bring him up is because he had a falling out with
Oh.
with Leo Kearse.
Yeah, we were on the same show in Edinburgh, and it was like this weird Suzanne, what's her face that was running? You see, it was this. You know, everybody comes up with some concept show in Edinburgh, so you had to put your head through a hole in this sheet, and then you performed. It was just your head that people could see, and we got there, and it was kind of. Man, the gig was sort of on its arse. It was one of those hot Edinburgh rooms. It was rammed, but it was just no oxygen in the room, and nobody laughing. And the guy on before me came off early, and I went on, and so I'm up there, and I'm just like giving it everything to try and get some energy into the room, and it was kind of working. And then Steve Hofstetter comes walking on the side and sets up this camera, and it's sort of it's sort of some activity, so people are looking and stuff. So I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm setting up my cameraman and all this stuff. And I'm like, so I just started rinsing him.
Clint Eastwood.
I just started rinsing him. I started rinsing him for like, and people were getting into it because it was a bit of drama. You know what I mean? It got some energy into the room. And I was like, I just asked him, I'm all like, how much was your camera? And he's like, it was $1,000. And I'm like, mine was 2,000. Just all this stupid stuff to like, just make fun of the situation and stuff. Anyway, I come off stage thinking, nothing's happened. Nothing bad's happened. Anyway, he goes up. And I didn't know he was famous or anything. He goes up and he starts doing it. And I go and take my camera out. And I don't know if you see my photographic equipment, but I take pride in it. And it's like, I've got this big proper tripod. I've got this proper, pro equipment. I set it up next to his camera. And his camera's all like dwarfed and tiny. And I'm just like, and everybody looks over and starts laughing at me setting up this huge thing. And then, like, he just storms off stage. I was just going to set it up, then take it back down just to get a quick laugh. I mean, I guess it is a bit of a cunty thing to do. But he storms off stage. So I, like, go backstage. And I'm like, what on earth? He's like, you totally emasculated me, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, man, calm down. Like, it's like a shitty Edinburgh show. It wasn't like, Live at the Apollo or anything. So yeah, that's my Steve Hofstetter story. But he was such a wank. Because also, man, I was like, no, sorry, man, I didn't mean to offend you. He kept going on. You're not supposed. I can't be bothered with this bush league bullshit. So in the end, I was like, well, go fuck yourself then. You want to fucking go for it? Because he was getting all aggressive with me, but like, obviously, he didn't want to fight me because he's like a pasty.
So are you. You're pasty.
But Leo's
What's pasty got to do with fighting skills?
Yeah, but he's like, you know what I mean?
I know. I'm just winding up. But we had Steve Hofstetter at the club, and you're always welcome back, Steve.
How did he do?
How did he do?
He did fine. It
Did
was
he-
his own
did he do
audience.
material? Or did
Oh, was
he
he doing a show? It
Yes,
wasn't
his own
like
show. Yeah.
Would you put him on a club spot to see how he does with? How do you think he would do?
Yeah, I think he's quite quick. So I think he does crowd work. That's his
Good
kind
with
of.
hecklers.
Yeah, so I don't think his material is okay. It's better than mine, so I'm not throwing mud at anyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think he's awful, but I do love drama and gossip like what you've just described. So
Yeah, it's
I'll probably
funny.
put you on the same bill. That's how I do it. Put Leo and
Yeah.
I wonder if he'd remember you, Leo.
he
I
will
don't
when the
know,
camera
yeah.
comes out.
Have you had any feuds in comedy, Nico?
Feuds.
Or
Nah,
does
not really.
Everybody like you and you like everybody?
I had a few tiffs, but nothing major, man.
Who were the tiffs
Word.
with?
I can't remember. They were so minor though. I can't. Go to Darius. I'll think about it.
Well, how many feuds have I had? I'm never ending feuds.
I'm trying to think of it, man.
Who was
Where I
that girl who did some? It wasn't a feud, but I remember you put up a video of some girl who did some really racist stuff about Palestinians or something, and you had to blur it.
Oh yeah, I blurred her out.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
It was
Oh,
just
yeah.
my line afterwards that got a big laugh because she slated. She said she hated. I can't remember.
I think it was Palestinian. I'm not
Yeah,
sure, or maybe it was
yeah, I think
Jews.
she said
or,
she
I don't know. I
hated
can't remember which side of the fence she
Oh
was
yeah,
on.
I think she said that she hated Muslims or something like that.
I remember.
Oh yeah,
this.
and
Who
then I
was
go
it?
up on stage and say something to the effect that, "Hey, my name is Nico. I'm from Barbados. I'm a Muslim."
Just broke the tension.
Yeah. Because everybody was like, "What?" after she said it. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember watching that clip, just going, "Wow, he's done well blurring out her face because that would ruin someone,
Yeah.
ruin someone."
But then you took it down as well because like you
Yeah,
thought-
because I think somebody figured out. Because apparently that's one of her go-to jokes.
she's like, oh,
So people recognized her from the joke.
right. So,
So
she's
people-
like, this isn't going well. I better pull out the Islamophobic material.
yeah. So that was one of her. People were like, "Oh, so is that blah blah blah?" And I was like, "Oh shit!" So I took it down.
I'm trying to
protect
remember
her.
who it was.
Um,
I remember
Who's
who
an
it was. I
American
can't-
comedian. I don't.
No, I know. I remember it, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, she didn't have a sort of recognizable. She wasn't like recognizable.
she is on the website though.
on what website?
Top Secrets, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, YouTubers. We've got. Speaking of YouTube and clips, we've got YouTubers running for mayor. Which
Yeah.
is this the first time it's happened?
Well, probably the first time since YouTube was invented. But yeah, there's posters everywhere for this Brian Rose guy. And somebody
London-
sent me a video of him. He's this sort of weird, like sort of 55-year-old Spider-Man baddie. Who's like all muscly and wears like perfect
To
suits
be
all
honest,
the time.
the dude looks like you, Leo. The guy.
He's a 29-year-old Spider-Man baddie.
He's just got this pinstripe.
He kind of look like Leo. for
Does he
real.
look like me?
A little bit.
Let's see
Just
a picture of him.
touch.
A touch like me.
He's got less hair than you.
That's right. I've got lots of hair because I'm 29.
Where is it? Oh,
there
there
he
it
is.
Yeah, he look a bit like Leo.
Wow.
Pull that
what
to
are
the
you trying to
side.
say? All white people look the same.
Yeah, I could probably tell the difference between me and Brian Rose.
Nah,
That's
you
great
guys-
picture placement. Ah, yeah, there,
There
we go.
Yes,
I don't think
does that not look like Leo?
No.
What you're saying? All white guys with a slightly receding hairline look the same.
I don't know if it's receding hairline.
How old is Brian Rose? And where's he from?
In American, I don't know, but his pinstripe suit is older than me.
Man,
Yeah.
this guy looks like Vince McMahon.
Yes,
He
That's
kind of
who he
is.
that is the
That's
that
who he
is
looks
him.
like.
That is the.
He's
that is-
like an American wrestler guy. And also, I'll tell you what, he's got like 2 million followers on YouTube, but all the followers are bought and paid for. Like, he pays to boost certain videos that get like huge views, but no engagement.
Listen, you work for the Reclaim Party. I tell you, if you want to get turn that shit off. If you wanna get to become mayor, what you need to do is organize Brian Rose versus Lawrence Fox no hold bars match. People will pay to watch that.
What fight?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think
fighting.
that's how we.
Woo!
I don't think that's how we choose our political leaders.
But why
Probably
not?
some
If-
sort of
look,
Look,
cage
if we've
match.
got YouTube boxers and we've got YouTube politicians,
Yeah.
why are we not fusing these two to have YouTube political boxing
Wrestling.
referendums?
Because then you just get the biggest, angriest guys being politicians. And I
Like
don't
it
think
was
that'd be
back
good.
in the day.
Yeah.
We'll go back to
you-
sort of caveman sort of rule.
We kill a king to become a king.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like the idea of that, Darius?
Yeah. Who's the what was that? You're gonna play his video, his election video?
I was trying to just no. He's got some transformation self-help videos, which I thought maybe we could.
I like self-help stuff.
Yeah, let's see if they can help
I need
us.
self-help.
We all need it
Be
today.
crypto's next $1 trillion. Crypto's next $1 trillion coin. Turn your passion into a business. What are your passions, everyone?
Where's he getting his money from? I don't understand. For all his posters, for his
He's got a lot of money.
YouTube.
Well,
Buying all these
obviously he's got all these self-help.
Yeah, what was he before? What was
Something
his
in
career
finance.
coming up?
What's his
I'm
name?
guessing.
You know
Finance.
Nick Dixon worked for him.
Yeah, he said something. Comedian Nick Dixon.
Yeah, Nick Dixon used to write for him or do something for him.
Right.
I like Nick. He's very funny. You agree?
He's
Yeah.
an
Yeah, I
American.
like Nick.
Is good.
Do you all agree that Nick Dixon is very
It's
funny?
weird.
Yeah,
It's
he's
weird
good.
to hear you being nice.
Yeah, fuck Nick Dixon and I hate him. I'm joking.
Do you?
No, I like him. He's good. I think he's good.
So I think he was involved after a career in banking in New York and London. He founded London Real in 2011, a podcast and YouTube channel with 2 million subscribers, all bought, on which he has promoted misinformation related to the COVID-19 pandemic.
She said what?
On his channel, he's promoted misinformation related to the COVID-19. I don't know. Some people on this pod may agree with him. Some people may not.
Dude was preaching.
Well, if you're gonna talk about, you know what? I know it's not on our list to do.
I've got. Sorry. I do remember he had some interviews with David Icke, and on one of these David Icke interviews, it got taken down from YouTube. YouTube just takes down certain videos from problematic people like Alex Jones and David Icke when they spout stuff that may not be corroborated. And he was going to set up his own YouTube. He raised I think sort of $5 million.
That's about how much it costs to run YouTube.
Yeah. But no, I mean, and that's he's been
Leo used to dance for David Icke.
That's right. I was a backing dancer for
Weren't
David
we on
Icke.
David
Can we
Icke's
pu-
TV
can we pull
doing
that up?
comedy?
Sorry, is this actually true?
Can we pull
Yeah,
up
this is
Leo
true.
dancing for David Icke?
Yeah.
Well, we still haven't pulled up the other.
Leo,
we
you-
still haven't pulled.
You explain how this happened while I
This
find.
is great.
So basically, this lights.
I
gone
like
off.
Van Holt. That's the Illuminati.
Literally, the unilluminati.
Yeah.
Should I turn it on
That's
again?
funny.
Yeah, see if it turns on.
The people miss that, Leo.
Maybe the battery's flat. Yep.
Yeah.
So, oh my god.
Oh yeah, so if you Google fuck, why is it when people put terrible pictures in
Show Leo's official running photo for the Scottish MP or whatever it is.
Is that Brian Rose? Brian Rose and a wife beater.
Comic Leo Kearse dancing with David Icke, giving intelligence to the police.
I was a professional dancer.
As a man up broken
So-
Capitol Hill.
Sorry, you're a professional dancer?
I was a professional dancer. There's video of me.
Oh my god, look at
dancing.
this. You look like you've just come out of drama school.
Who took that? That's the worst picture.
Yeah,
ever.
whoever
Who
took that.
took
said-
that?
You look like a Marvel villain.
Yeah, you look like someone who's got a headshot done who doesn't want to have their head
You
in
look like
the headshot.
a Reddit.
Oh
you look like a
my.
Reddit moderator.
Leo, what is this? Is that you? Leo, hunter, fighter, gatherer of puns. Where's the video of you dancing?
Well, not that. I don't know what you googled to get that. All the worst photos of me ever. You know what I mean? The only one missing is me when I was like about 10 years old and I was on a Shetland pony with a school.
No, the worst one
And
is
my
you
feet
holding
down.
the gun.
A
There's
gun
one-
and holding a gross
there's
or
one-
some
Yeah.
shit.
There's one where I'm 10 years old and the school went to this like farm and we all like went on Shetland ponies and I went on a Shetland pony and my feet are on the ground. I was like 6 foot tall when I was 10.
They wanted you holding the gun and the gross or some shit. That
Yeah.
was hilarious.
Yeah, that's the worst
That's
one.
a Charles Dickens shit.
You're like 15 and you look like 29.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be. Should we just do the thumbnails of some of these? Just one of Leo's old press shots from Pun Man or.
Well, if you want to see where they've done Leo really dirty, so we haven't addressed it, but Leo,
one, though. I wanna
you're
see
running for the MP of Scotland.
MSP.
MSP in Scotland. Google Leo Kearse,
So member of the Scottish
member
Parliament.
of the Scottish Parliament, and he's in the Scotsman, which is the biggest newspaper in Scotland.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not? Well, one of the biggest newspapers. It's a prestigious.
It's the Edinburgh paper.
Well, it's a
a
prestigious-
small Edinburgh rag in a dying industry that nobody reads.
Didn't they give you a good review in the Edinburgh Fringe?
Oh no, that was when it was a proper paper.
Yeah,
that was,
Yeah.
good then.
That's when it had credibility.
Oh, the
yeah.
art section. The art section is phenomenal. But
David Lammy has had an interesting call with a London Talk Radio caller. Should we play it first, or do you want to just go?
That's 4 minutes long, dog.
It is quite long.
Quite
Go to the juicy bit.
The juicy bit. Well, I wish I'd brought
Have
this.
you heard the call, Leo?
No.
So some woman called Janice or Jean or something calls up and she says to David Lammy, "You're not English." And he's like, "Well,
There's a bit that
He goes, "I'm born in England, and my I says, well, if you were born in Jamaica, I wouldn't be Jamaican, I'd be English."
Well, no,
And she goes, "Yeah, that's what she said." And he goes, "I've lived that." He goes, "Well, there's like Scottish people." He goes, "I've lived in England since my DNA goes all the way back to the Middle Ages, all the way back. I'm English.
Should we play
I'm
it?
Anglo-Saxon English." It's like, fuck me, how boring are you that you've never left your postcode for generations?
Yeah. Just stayed in one postcode, marrying your cousin
Yeah.
over and over again.
And but it's great because you don't see that old school racism like that. You haven't
It
seen
is.
for a
It's
long
something
time.
that we've
It's
missed.
refreshing. It's
Yeah.
refreshing. I respect Jean for that. It's like
You
she
could
goes
have
on.
Irish, you
No,
could have
I'm
a
not
bit-
Irish.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
not
could
Scottish.
be. You could be.
No,
could
I'm
have.
not. Because I have looked my name right the way back to the Middle Ages, my maiden name, and I'm Anglo-Saxon.
Great.
But you will never be English. You are African Caribbean.
But why,
So-
why will I never be English?
Because you're African Caribbean.
Look.
I can't say to you.
At what point?
Pause
What
it
about
a
my
second.
kids? What are my
no,
kids?
no, no, let it.
I just
let
wanna
it
show
go
for
for
the
this is
African
long, man.
Caribbean.
What, yeah, but the truth is, Jean, just a little bit of history on this. Britain, 400 years ago, started going out into the world. It
Yeah.
colonised and conquered a lot of the world. A lot of the world has ended up coming back to the mother country. My parents were part of that generation who came from the Caribbean. When I took a DNA test, I actually had Scottish in me, probably because as a result of that, someone somewhere, frankly, got their leg over with one of my ancestors, and I've got Scottish blood running through me.
It was me.
I said that gently, but it could have been horrendous. Let's be clear about.
with Leo.
Definitely.
And so, and
Man
here
did
I
it.
am, having
David, whammy.
grown up in this country, have been born of this country, and actually, the truth is, it's a myth that there's one English ethnicity. There's not, because England has always been a country in which Huguenots, Danes, all sorts of people have passed through. So when you say you are English, I'm not saying that doesn't mean something to you and matter hugely.
It does.
Because
It
there
does.
are
It does mean
probably,
something to me.
as you put it, years and years, hundreds of years of experience of that. But it is to say that for me, the fact that I was born here and the fact that my sensibilities are English mean that I want to claim that heritage as well. Now, I'm very comfortable saying I'm British, black British, of course I am. And I'm very, very proud. No one could say I wasn't, because I talk about it all the time, about my Caribbean roots. And
Well,
I know
that's
the
fine
Caribbean
being
very well.
British,
But it's to
but you're
say
not
that I'm
English.
English.
You're not
Sorry?
English.
What?
You're British, but you're not English.
Well, that's the point I think you're making, and I'm disagreeing with that. Tell me,
Well,
what do you think? What do you think?
If
what-
I was born in the Caribbean as a white person, I certainly wouldn't call myself.
Yeah. Well, I'm afraid
Caribbean.
you
I'm
obviously
still
have you ever been
English.
to the Caribbean, Jean?
I haven't. No, I haven't
No.
had the fortune.
Well, then you probably don't realise that in countries like Barbados, there are significant white Caribbean populations who have been there for hundreds of years, and they are significantly more Caribbean than I am.
Well, all
Didn't
I
know
can
that,
say
did
is
you?
the whole world is polluting everybody the way it's going.
Oh, fucking hell. Double down, why don't you? Jesus Christ,
The
Gene.
whole world is polluting everyone. And like,
Christ.
more. She carries on. She carries on.
Phrase polluting.
Polluting.
Why is it polluting, Jean?
Because you are what you are. You are where you are born.
But
You-
hang on,
you are
Jean.
your
I don't.
inheritance.
Jean,
It's your inheritance.
Jean, I can tell that you are more senior than I am in age, so I want
say
to be
polluting,
polite.
you know.
No, don't do that.
In
Don't
this
do that.
conversation, well, that's how I was brought up. That you're polite to your
Yeah,
seniors,
yeah,
Jean. But
yeah.
what I'm saying is the word pollution. Where's that word pollution come from? It's a very negative way.
Well, I'm sorry for that, but
it
that's
is
how I
negative.
feel.
It's a negative way to describe the fact that people meet one another, they fall in love, they have kids, they move borders, sometimes through war, sometimes through economic reasons, and they become what they become when they are of that country. And just as you can be in America, and you can be African American, or you can be Italian American, or you can be Irish American, how is it that here in England you can only claim that Englishness effectively, Gene, if you are white?
Well, there we have it. Jean, I stuck to her guns.
Yeah, to be fair, she realized she was being racist and she doubled down and was even more racist. Every time she said a new thing, it seemed to be twice as racist as the previous thing. So, yeah.
Polluted, I think, was where she really won over a lot of people.
Yeah. That was David Lammy dealt with that really
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
Impressive,
I think the great
How he
because-
maintained his composure was just like another light out. Leo, another light
That's
out.
this one here. Don't worry. You carry on.
But you know why? It's because LBC, when they answered the phone to her, they knew they're like, cha-ching. This is views.
Yeah.
This is clicks. Everyone knows Gene's money, baby.
Yeah,
Gene is
yeah.
money.
But yeah.
Go on, Gene. Don't forget to say how they polluted the. Make sure you say polluted, Gene. They know that's money. Don't tell me. Of course, David Lammy was obviously told, listen, we've got a mad racist on. Look
Yeah.
really good.
I don't think
Yeah,
David
but
Lammy
I
was
think
told
it-
that.
I
Yeah, I
think
don't
he
think he was told that
Listen,
far ahead.
they
Nah.
don't. Listen, they vet the call. You think they just put someone dry?
Yeah,
Look,
but
I'm not saying
he didn't know what she was gonna come at him with.
But they would have told him before they gave her the put. They say, hey, this is Jean. She thinks you're not English, and England is for white people.
Yeah, he might have get
Yeah,
that little
I
thing,
think
but
he's kept himself
he
composed.
still
but
he
knows.
still handled that like a boss. though.
Oh yeah,
he handled it like
you
a
know,
boss.
you know what I liked about how he handled it. He wasn't like, oh, this is terrible. You're a terrible person. I'm going to cancel you. I'm going to get you fired and all that. He calmly and in a very
Diffused
friendly
it,
way
yeah.
diffused it and
I
spoke and
mean,
educated her. Educated her because she's just ignorant. Well, I mean, she might be a bit of a
The best
dick
thing
as well.
about Gene is that he's like, you could be Irish. Nah, I'm English. Yeah, but I'm telling you, you could be. Nah, I'm English. Yes, I understand you're English, but you could be Irish or Scottish. Nah, I'm English. It's like hypothetical. Can't get through to. I think it was staged, but he did handle it well.
He's a politician, and he answered and dealt with that in a very political way.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I could have done that calmly.
But he could have, done this sort of, outrage thing that people do, and been like, I'm so offended and I'm so hurt and all the rest of it. But instead, he was really calm and tactful and really educated her and educated us as well.
How?
educated you.
Did you not? Did you not know?
He didn't educate me.
I was aware of that.
Hey, Nico, what are white people in Barbados like?
We got White Yardie.
What are white people in Barbados like?
How you mean? What are they like?
What are they like? Do they just assimilate like everything the same? They got a different accent, or like are there any differences?
Nah, they got. You can hear the accent is kind of different.
They're white.
But yeah, Barbados got the same, racial divide, racial problems like anywhere else. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about this Teen Vogue, the cancellations and the firings.
Yeah.
From Teen Vogue.
So you've cancelled your subscription to Teen Vogue.
Yeah.
That's true.
Fed up, yeah. But I got a password from someone else. So I'm So yeah.
Team Vogue here.
But yeah, this is hilarious because woke people are always cancelling each other. They're always like so one lassie that works for Team Vogue. She got someone else who works for Team Vogue cancelled because they said something about Asians or something. Oh yeah, she said the pad thai.
No.
No,
Pad
no.
Thai is Ellery.
Ellery.
Oh
Yeah.
right.
So this was
So
so much.
Christine Davitt,
No. You gotta go back. You
So
gotta
do you
go
wanna go
back
to
to the
this one?
first one.
Alex McCammon.
She was gonna get a job.
She was the editor. Teen Vogue editor Alex McCammon has resigned
Yeah.
over racist anti-Asian tweets she wrote as a teenager resurfaced online.
So what did she write? If we just scroll down.
Outdone by Asians. What's new? Now Googling how to not wake up with swollen Asian eyes.
Oh Jesus!
Give me a 2 out of 10 on my chem problem. Cross out all my work and don't explain what I did wrong. That's a stupid.
Thanks a lot.
Jeez.
That's the
Asian
most racist.
That's
Teachers
racist.
assistant.
That's definitely racist.
Why is this newsworthy? It's not. RT, Chicago Tribune, Major League Baseball umpire Dale Scott reveals he's gay. Okay, so it's also she's having a go at. Well, I can see that. Why is it news? We should be.
Yeah, but then she follows
Scroll
it
down.
up with, "I thought you were a Lakers fan, you bandwagon homo."
What?
Which is
Oh
the
my
first
God.
one's like, yeah, that's newsworthy, but then that's like, okay, that was a bit homophobic.
Wait.
And then
What
there's-
year is this? Is these?
I don't think
these
it's
tweets from?
1974.
Yeah, I don't. She's not that old, but like she doesn't look
She's
it.
going in, man. What?
Yeah. So she has that thing pulled out again.
Where she said, "Ha ha ha, you're so
no,
gay."
Haha, you're so gay. I've probably said something like that. Like,
Well, don't try and cancel yourself.
Yeah,
no, it's like, are you telling me in the school playground you didn't call people gay back in the day?
No, because I was woke.
you said it was gay like last week.
No, that was when we were having sex.
That's
And
gay.
that
But I
technically
look,
was-
I now like, and it's something. It took me spending a weekend with a whole lot of trans performers, and sort of catching myself saying, "Oh no, don't be so gay," and one of them pulled me aside and went, "Oh look, that's can be quite frustrating when we hear that."
Yeah.
And I said, "Ha, gay." No, I took it on and I went,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be saying that because it's got negative connotations about
Yeah.
it.
I
But-
think it was a common sort of playground insult, or, people would say it a lot. Yeah, about 10 years ago or something? It was said
Yeah.
on the radio, Chris Moyles and stuff.
Yeah, but like I think, look, I mean that's pretty horrific stuff. But people grow. Do you know what I mean? People when there should be a statute of limitations
But
about.
this is the thing, like there's no room for like personal growth on the woke left. So this lassie decided she got called out for these tweets by another Teen Vogue staffer,
Yeah.
and then that Teen Vogue staffer who called her out was also racist, like 10 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, so the
pull
one
out
who
her-
said, so she got called
she
out
was-
by this Christine Davitt girl as she's homophobic and racist against Asian, but I would
Oh
argue
my,
she
she
was
said
much
the N-word.
more racist.
Oh, the N-bomb.
But I can't tell if that's with an ER or an A. Not that matters. But it's kind of in America they say that to each other a lot. Again, I'm not justifying this. I'm not saying this is acceptable.
Yeah, but
But I mean this kind of.
she's not getting a pass.
She's not getting. I don't have the right to give that pass, but this seems a lot more. This is not as aggressive, or the intent is not as bad as the other ones. I would
That's
say.
not the point. She made her bed and she has to lie in it.
Yeah,
If she wasn't trying to get that other girl fired, then she probably
Yeah,
might
yeah,
have
yeah,
been,
exactly.
But yeah, her intent was. Yeah.
So has she actually been fired? This second lassie who got the other one fired. Has she been fired yet? This is great. Pretty soon the only people left to work at Teen Vogue is going to be us. We're all getting new jobs.
And
You seem too excited by that.
What's her name? Christine
Davitt.
Davitt.
Christine Davitt. She says she's mixed
Sister
Irish and
sister
Filipino.
of Savid David.
Listen, names are difficult. I don't think she's been fired. I think she's still there. Or if she hasn't updated her LinkedIn anyway.
But I don't think. I think calling for people's jobs is kind of. I think you just go, okay, look, you need to. You can't.
I don't understand how these people aren't disabling their Twitter before they apply for jobs.
Yeah.
That's why I don't. Shut down your Twitter, shut down your Instagram, and then apply for jobs.
And
Like-
delete everything before
Yeah.
this week.
I don't know if you know about Seth Simons. He's he's kind of cancelling. He's the gentleman who got Shane Gillis cancelled. He's the one who brought the old podcasts to light, and he's kind of made a career of being the self-appointed police of comedy. But the day before he brought out those allegations or brought the Shane Gillis podcast to light, he deleted 9,000 tweets from his Twitter.
Oh my god, that's like Fred West laying about 5 patios. You know what I mean? That is covering a lot of
So yeah,
skeletons.
you gotta, if you're gonna do it the Seth Simons way and cover your arse.
Well, he
Yeah.
sounds like a massive cunt. Just an absolute one of those permanently offended, walking down the street,
Yeah.
everything's racist, super cunt. What a cunt to do that. If a bus hit him, it would be a good day in my life. What a
Who else he called out? Who else he called out? Mooch.
He's called out half of. Oh, jeez, every light is going on. He's called out half the New York comic scene. Big J Okerson, Luis J Gomez, Dan Soda. I'm trying.
And what is he? Is he a comic as well?
He's not. He's not a comic. He's done some poetry.
But why are people
Even
giving
worse.
him power, man?
Even worse.
Isn't
I
poetry-
thought Darius was being harsh, but nah, that's.
I don't understand why people allow these guys to have power. They're on Twitter with a few Twitter followers,
Yeah.
and people bend over backwards to appease them. It's like, look at the guy. Is that him?
Oh,
That
God.
is him.
Oh God, look.
Yeah, because if you know somebody's just constantly calling people out and like trying to get people cancelled, why would you hire them?
Has he got 19 views?
Poetry,
Seth
Jesus.
Simons, director of the Exolano Project. This is a spoken bird poem. It's called Bird.
This is if Sawyer was a man.
Jesus. Shoot me in my. Listen.
I wish it was caveman
Eagle.
times.
Eagle.
He has.
Can you let the
he's
performer
stolen,
perform, please?
He has stolen.
Can you just give him some time?
remember
Like,
that
allow
one
him
per-
to speak.
Hold on. Remember that?
Eagle.
Remember that guy used to do that joke.
What guy?
That open mic guy that used to do Thistle with us back in the day. An old
Yeah.
guy, and he had a bow tie and shit.
Wasn't Jimbo?
And he
was
would
it?
climb up on a chair, and he would. Do
Oh,
that
I
old
know it.
school-
Yeah.
And he had like a bald head, but he's a white dude. And he would pretend to be a bird, and he would do that like classic joke.
He got hit by a bus.
What?
What?
He got hit by a bus.
Man,
real
that
life?
was the
Yeah.
wrong person. I said Seth Simons. God damn it,
But
world.
is he okay?
No, that's why he does these
shit.
jokes.
Oh, so he got hit by a bus
I
before
think-
that.
Yeah, I
So he
I
had,
know
like,
exactly who you're talking
he had a
about. I
head-
can't remember his name, but he's still on the circuit and he still does those jokes.
Does he
And
wear,
I-
gla-
wait,
does he
hang
wear
on,
small
hang-
glasses?
Hang on.
Skinny
He-
white guy.
He got hit by a bus van before he started this set.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think he
Or
used
recently.
to. He's a veteran and he's
Yeah.
been, like not a war veteran. Maybe he is. He's that
Oh, I
old.
think I know him.
Yeah, and he would do that joke. He used to do Thistle with us, man.
Right.
And he
Does
would
he
he
wear
would
glasses?
he would do that joke. I flew here from New York or something. I flew here for this gig.
Yeah.
My arms are tired. You know those sort of jokes.
That's my opener.
yeah. And he would pretend to be a bird. And
Right.
and he would
Now,
do,
now he writes for Darius.
or Seth Simons.
Okay.
So that guy's been calling people out and trying to get them cancelled.
Yes.
Man, why don't people try creating something instead of destroying other people's lives?
Because he got
Have you seen
material
what-
like that.
have you seen what he's trying to
Because that's
create?
why he's trying to cancel people. He can't do jokes. Anybody who can't write jokes or do anything did cancel people.
Yeah.
To be fair, I thought I'd look more of a gimp than he does.
But you can't like that is about as gimpy as somebody can get. Come
Nah,
on.
you can get much gimpier than that.
That is a man with zero testosterone right there.
Nah, he looks like he washes his hair. He
His
does.
eyes aren't pointing in the same direction either.
He also has campaigned for in UCB. It's kind of a big
Yeah.
improv theatre. So basically,
Citizens Brigade or some shit.
yeah. So
something.
he's
Upright
he's
Citizens
talking about he had a big thing against Louis as well. Louis C.K. He's kind of the poster boy for canceling comics in America.
Man, when people try and cancel other people, it always turns out that they did something terrible. There was somebody, just like 2 weeks ago in Ireland, there was a woman, Linda, who was, I could find it.
Big Linda.
But
Where's Big Linda from? Where's Big, I know Big
Jimmy
Linda.
Bird's classic.
Oh yeah, Big
Linda.
but she was
She
getting
had a
up-
tattoo on her neck that said Big Linda. Jimmy Bird is a legend. What happened to
the-
Jimmy?
get the
Shout out
fuck
to yeah.
out of my tree.
yeah.
Jimmy
Shout out to
Bird's
Jimmy Bird, legend, man.
Yeah.
uh,
I'm thinking of it sitting there.
Here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. Linda Hayden. So she's a campaigner. She's involved in comedy somehow. She ran a charity and stuff. And she was calling everybody out, getting everybody cancelled, trying to get people cancelled, trying to whip up all this fury against promoters, against comedians and stuff. Anyway, turns out massively racist, loads of racist tweets, and also the charity was some sort of sexual assault charity or something. She was totally abusing people and misusing their data and all kinds of
This one.
crazy stuff. Linda Hayden. I don't know if that's. But
That's
if you,
not
if you go,
the
like,
same.
I
look
think
at,
we're just defaming someone else.
Look at the news. Don't look at the news. Linda
spelled-
Hayden.
yeah,
No,
Linda-
just
Go
so don't
news.
go out of that. It's like teaching my mum to use a TV.
Yeah, why are you so bad
Just
at internet?
news. So there we go. Campaigner Linda Hayden steps down from all that stuff. So she's had to step down from everything. She's had her Twitter. She's had her social media accounts deleted. The stuff was so bad it was their accounts were deleted, and she's left her jobs at the charity, and obviously her name's. So I don't know why people go around trying to cancel other people when this always comes back. It always turns out they're like the worst of the worst.
Yeah, but the thing is now they're cancelling from egg accounts, so they've got like pictures of like just an egg and it's anonymous, but they're still causing the furor, so they won't be cancelled in return.
This sort of needs more explanation.
I'm saying now
Darius
people,
turns around and starts talking
people are
about
trying
eggs.
to count.
Now eggs are doing it.
No, I'm
Eggs
saying
are doing it. They've got no followers.
on Twitter. They're
Yeah.
using new anonymous accounts. The picture
Yeah.
used to be an egg when it was an anonymous
But
account.
you can do it anonymously. Like you don't need to be.
I don't know.
I don't understand Darius's point.
My point
He's
is,
saying that so on Twitter, if there's just a random spam account, it has just a picture of
Yes,
an egg.
yes.
They're using that to announce the cancellings of people so that there can be no recourse on who is starting off these frenzied sort of accusations.
thank you, Mooch. Will you attend everywhere with me to translate what I'm talking about?
I'm struggling with 1 hour a week with you, bro.
Fuck you, Mooch. Emily.
Lil Nas X is in a spot of trouble. There's a little video with it. Should we watch the video?
Yeah, let's see the video.
666 Satan shoes, custom Nike sneakers that have a drop of human blood in them. Nike
What's happened there?
now suing Mischief Product Studio for copyright infringement over those sneakers. NBCNews.com reporter Doa Madani joins me now. Doa, my first thought this weekend was, wow, a Satan shoe, that is pretty bold even for Nike. But now the company's saying in a statement it had nothing to do with the shoes, and Nike's suing for copyright infringement. What else are we hearing from Nike today? What's going on here?
Well, yeah, Nike told me yesterday they have nothing to do with this, and today they're suing for trademark infringement. They say that this damages their brand, that it dilutes their brand, and people are confused and calling for boycotts over Nike because Lil Nas X released this shoe with Mischief, which is a separate company. It's a kind of very popular in streetwear to have these customized shoes. It adds like a nice exclusive element. It's very cool. So it's totally separate from Nike.
Lil Nas X released those sneakers along with a new video that now has 34 million views. We know the sneakers sold out in less than a minute. But of course, there is a lot of controversy here. Pastor Mark Burns tweeting, "This is evil and heresy." Could you tell us a little bit more about the shoes and the reaction that they are getting?
Yeah, so as you can see, the shoes are, they've got a pentagram on top. They've got a reference to Luke 10:18, which is a Bible verse about the Satan falling from heaven. And it's got blood in its soul. It's red ink mixed with a drop of human blood. Mischief confirmed to me that it's actually blood from their own team yesterday. And it was announced over Palm Sunday weekend. This is a really holy week for many, many people across the world. So it is something that people are kind of in an uproar about. They're pretty upset about it. I think Candace Owens called it immoral. There was a pastor who called Lil Nas a thug.
Man, this has been going on since at least the 70s and 80s. Every band has this. This is old news.
Yeah, this is a vegan sausage roll.
I want to see the Mohammed Air Force Dunk ones.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And also, how come, like, you think it's okay? You think it's okay to call a shoe Satan? That's offensive to Christians. So you've got to have your heads cut off.
Christians don't cut people's heads off. That's the problem.
They did in the Crusades.
Yeah, in the Crusades, but they don't do it now. They're too chill out about it.
So you think Christians should start cutting people's heads off again?
Yes.
Right. Nico, do you think Christians
pull up
should
the
cut
video
people's
of
heads
him dancing on the devil.
Talk us through this, Nico.
You see for yourself.
So this is the music video for his Satan shoes.
Okay, yeah.
Is he giving Satan a lap dance?
He's giving Satan a lap dance.
Who do you think he is, flipping Saddam Hussein? Can't be stealing South Park's gimmick.
He's like a Reddit moderator.
Remember in South Park when it was when Satan used to go out with Saddam Hussein.
So wait a minute. This is a guy who sings songs for children.
Yeah.
I mean,
What
I can
songs
see,
does he
I can
sing?
see people being a bit like,
What
you
songs
know,
does he sing for children?
No, like he sings the Old Town Road song. He's the guy that.
I'm gonna
So
say,
Yeah, but it's not.
yeah,
But
he
it was
said he
a
got-
massive hit for the kids, and he was going around schools, like nursery schools and whatnot, singing it and whatnot. And then
Well-
he drops this.
Guys, artists evolve. And I think you'll find that, sort of Madonna probably had some hits that were child friendly.
She was never a child's entertainer.
Man, that thing's all just.
Has Madonna not voiced a Disney character or anything like that?
Probably, but hasn't every actor done a?
Well,
Disney
Lil Nas X maybe.
Yeah,
So
but these shoes, so it's obviously a publicity stunt. It's just the Greg's vegan sausage roll all over again. He like brings out, he get. But I've got no respect for it. If he really wanted some publicity, he'd bring out the Mohammed cartoon.
That I would respect that.
Yeah.
Show me that. Show me the Mohammed Air Force Ones. Yeah. You said. That's what I want to. Then we'll see if you got
just
balls.
a picture of it, like in the
Well, no,
Jordan
no.
dunking.
Because Christians are pussies. That's the truth. Christians are pussies. Muslims are hardcore. He wouldn't dare bring out those same shoes, Mohammed Air Force One. Do that fucking video with the Prophet Muhammad. You're doing that lap dance.
Is that what
See how long
should we
you
call
last.
that is that the name of the pod? Mohammed Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
If Christians are pussies, how come we're the ones with all the cruise missiles firing them into Muslim countries?
Because
I'm not a Christian, by the way.
Yeah, but it's true though. They are. He wouldn't dare do that with Muhammad. So I said, in a way, it's another reverse virtue signaling. It's like if you got balls, do it. Even
Yeah.
a school teacher had balls. He showed a picture. He'd probably
He
wear
showed a
that.
picture.
Yeah, showed a picture. What do you think, Nico?
Yeah.
Nico's trying not to get
Nico, do you need
You
need some more of your
Modafino.
anti-sleep medication?
I'm cool, man. I'm listening to you guys.
Okay,
Well, I think
at
that
least we've got some audience.
Yeah.
I agree. I think if you got balls, do the Mohammed Air Force Ones. Let me see
Yeah.
them. Because the Muslims would kill him within about a week.
Yeah, whereas Christians just write strongly worded tweets, like Ned Flanders style tweets. Like, this is bad. He's going to go to hell and damnation.
To be fair, it looks like he'd quite enjoy hell.
Yeah.
Send me to hell.
I don't know. I mean, like, look, Lil Nas X is the first openly gay rapper.
Right.
And I
and
think, well, Frank Ocean, no?
is
But
he a
he's not
rapper?
He's
more of
a singer, R&B.
Is Lil Nas X technically a rapper?
That's the thing.
I don't know. We're going to go into some listener questions. Episode 2, we've got some listeners already asking some questions that they can't answer.
Important question.
Important questions like this one from the incompetent officer for persecuting cops. No, actually, that's just the one who's arguing with Leo about police baton
No,
charges.
not that question. Not that question.
Not that question.
No.
We don't talk to
We'll
police.
We
suppress
don't
that.
talk to police. From Dr. Kitten Bender. Have you noticed how difficult it is to get a good firm poof from a furniture shop?
This guy's really funny. He's
Is he the one who hates me? Said I was annoying.
well, I don't. Like, we need to narrow it down a bit. I don't think it is him that said you're
no.
annoying.
I think there's a legion of other. I think it was on YouTube that people found you annoying. There was the cat shagger. Was it a cat shagger?
Cat shagger.
I can't. Anyway, let's answer
Oh,
the question.
Terry Pussy Power.
That was it.
Yeah.
Let's answer the question.
Oh yeah. So what was the question?
Do you find it hard to find a good hard poof at furniture shops? Yes, because it's lockdown and they've been shut.
Yeah, and also nobody has the poof. If anybody under the age of 30 is watching and wants to cancel us for being homophobic, it was actually a piece of furniture that is from before gay people were invented. So they called it that without being homophobic, and it's like a round sort of cushioned footstool.
A cylindrical.
Nobody has them anymore.
Yeah. I think Ottomans, aren't they called Ottomans as well now? Ottoman.
No,
No, Ottoman is a big,
Well,
long square
I tell you
thing.
what, calling them poofs is homophobic. So they Otto man.
Oh my God, we deserve
Running
Otto,
for
man.
Scottish Parliament, Mr.
It's a similar thing to the Coon cheese in Australia. Do you remember that? Sorry.
Where are we going with this?
I can't
So
believe
they-
you
This
said
is
that.
like that phone call to David Lammy.
Yeah, jeez.
Coon cheese in Australia was.
To be fair, it's a classic photo. Every time I do the festival, I always take a picture of it.
Yeah, they have it in Australia as well.
Coon cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
but it's not like it's not.
Named
Doesn't
after-
Coon
come
cheese,
from, it comes
formerly
from someone
marketed
else.
as Red Coon, is an Australian trademark cheddar cheese. Now it's tasty in Australia, produced by the Jesus Christ, produced by the Warman Bull Cheese and Butter Company. But it was from a family called.
I like how they changed the name from Red Coon to Coon cheese.
We fixed this.
I think red is the problem here, guys. We gotta get.
Well, if you're going to talk about problematic names, who makes faggots? There's the...
Oh yeah, Mr. Halls.
Yeah,
Is it Mr. Halls?
And he ain't going nowhere. That guy's
But don't you guys call like cigarettes fags?
Yeah, that.
yeah.
Cigarettes
When I
fags
was
as
when I
well.
was 19, I worked in America. I spent the summer working in America, and I was like, people would be like, "What are you doing?" I'd be like, "I'm smoking a fag," and that means like.
That means you're shooting a gay man.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to do that in America. I used to go tell a joke, say,
You used to go-
I'm going for a fag. And they're like, oh, you mean you're going for a cigarette? No, I'm going to go suck a gay dude's dick. That's what as a joke. It was quite funny.
Yeah, you
Well,
didn't. Need
I
to,
guess it had to be there.
Fuck you, Nico. Fuck you and your banana hat. Fuck you and your fucking mother fin will take it. Fuck you all.
There's been a petition.
Golden Gay time.
To be fair, Australians got a lot of problematic food.
Wait, hang on, man. What he wants to.
So
It's hard to have a gay time when you're
there's,
alone.
there's a popular ice cream in Australia called Golden Gay Time.
Yeah.
I'd put that in my mouth.
And
Yeah.
lots of
I used
Australians
to-
have for years. And there was a petition recently for them to change the name.
But it's saying like it's good.
So what? This guy want to change the name?
He says it's
Yes.
homophobic, but I say it's good.
How's
It's saying
that,
it's golden gay. You're having a golden gay time. It's like a good
I'm
thing.
definitely having a
Positive
golden
thing.
gay time next time I go to Australia.
And they're delicious as well. They're sort of like almost like crunchies.
You know, Australia, their fast food restaurants are a million times better than
Oh, so good.
their McDonald's.
And cheap as well, and like all the like nice little like dim sum places
listen,
and everything
the
is
fast
so
food
good.
places here suck
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
some reason.
All the food like
Fix up McDonald's.
Yeah.
Why is it in Australia? What was it? They had like some amazing breakfast deal that we don't
Hungry
have.
Jacks.
What was the breakfast thing we had that was amazing?
I can't remember.
They've got in America. They've got like the big brekkie burger. It's like a hash brown, like 10 burgers, million slices of bacon and
Yeah.
egg. It's like
Yeah.
$4, and they sell iced Coke, which you get rum. You put it in there. That's delicious.
Yeah, and it
Mac-
comes in a big thing. It's not like here you go for like McDonald's and they're like, oh, do you want to supersize it? I'm like, yeah, let's supersize it. What gargantuan thing is this? You get about 3 chips and man, it's terrible.
Well, if
you
you're
want a
gonna-
bucket.
What's our Starbucks scam of the week? Let's tell them.
It's Pret a Manger.
Well, actually, it's any coffee shop.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
any coffee shop.
So Pret a Manger, you go in for a latte. You're gonna be looking at like $2.75 or something. You go in for an Americano, like $2.20. You go in, you ask for a filter coffee, 99p. But most of the time they don't have filter coffee, so they give you an Americano.
Because they're too lazy to make the filter coffee. So you got an Americano for a filter coffee price, baby. That is your scam of the
It's
week.
more than 50% off. Although I tried it twice today, and both times I got a filter coffee.
We've got
Do you want another scam?
yeah.
Any other
Or should we have another?
Let's have
do
another scam
question.
because I'm
No,
gonna
no,
go-
save the scam for the next podcast when we're struggling.
I'm sure.
I don't think we're going to struggle more than this one.
Save that shit.
How do cows?
Pull out the picture. You gotta pull out the picture for that one.
I'm on a
Basically,
different one.
how do 4-legged animals wear trousers? Would they wear them on all 4 legs or just on their back
I think
legs?
this is specifically cows.
Okay, but I think it applies to all
But you get,
4-legged
don't you
animals.
get like trousers for dogs?
But would they wear them on the back or the front?
Well, let's see. Like when
Well, this is proven beyond Mooch. So this is too complex to.
Here
Oh,
we
he's
are.
done it. He's
Here we-
done it. Swift, efficient.
yeah.
A man of.
So if a cow wore, I like how they've written it in Comic Sans as well. That's good. So if a cow wore pants, they mean trousers. Would they wear them
like this?
right across the whole like horizontal,
Yeah.
or would they wear them like
vertically.
We'll look at the pictures. I can't describe.
I
it.
think they'd wear them actually vertically.
Well, it
like
depends
that.
on which period they were given.
I think
Because those are not the same. One has
very
4
good
legs,
point.
one has 2 legs.
Yeah.
I think that's the best answer we could possibly have hoped
Well,
for.
no, because they definitely wouldn't wear the 4-legged one.
They
And I'll
fall
tell you,
down.
no, I'll tell you why. Doesn't even cover the arsehole. The whole point of trousers is to cover the genitalia. The genitalia are not covered, so you have to be there.
But the
Yeah,
udders
but
aren't
it's a
covered
cow.
in the other one.
They are
And
partially.
also, well, also you want the udders free so you can milk them.
But udders are tits, and I don't think trousers is covered under tits.
They're
There
doing
you go.
cows.
This is the deeper
I
question.
think
than
I think
you
you're going to
thought.
talk about
Also, aren't
cow
the-
vagina and cow arsehole. needs to be
Aren't the
covered.
udders in the same place as the dick? So it basically is the genitals.
Well, that'd be a bull.
Are the pants leather or are they?
That'd be like that guy from the
Hannibal Lecter.
Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, wearing somebody else's skin. Yeah. He's a Reddit moderator.
Reddit moderation.
That's the go-to phrase.
I want to Reddit moderate.
Reddit moderator.
Let's fade out with pictures of Leo over the years.
Nah, let's not do that.
We got more. Can a penis again from Dr. Kitty Bender?
Kitten Bender.
I wonder if he's a real doctor.
Into this
No
sensible-
one on Twitter is a real doctor.
Can a penis be haunted? I came all over shaky at the weekend, and all of a sudden, this ectoplasm was everywhere.
He means he jizzed on himself.
Yeah, he's talking about having a wank.
He's talking about
Um,
I'm actually having a wank embargo at the moment.
What do you mean?
I've stopped wanking and I'm trying not to watch porn.
Why?
Because I think it shows mental strength and hardness, and you lose your power
Well,
when
hardness,
you
I
masturbate.
don't think.
Well, I don't know. It's just a theory. I'm trying.
How's that going? What drugs are you taking to assist with this?
I'm just avoiding. I'm avoiding my phone. The temptation of.
If
porn.
you were really, really dedicated to this, you'd be taking Viagra to test yourself. You want to take drugs that make you horny.
I don't need to make it harder for myself. It's already difficult enough.
How long have you been on a wank embargo?
I'm 2 days clean.
2 days clean. What? Do you get a chip for that? I mean, this is like.
When was the last time you wanked?
I don't know.
Don't lie.
Well, with like to completion.
Or just to chub up for a photo.
Or just killing some time. I mean.
To completion.
Just think the next story in the Scotsman will be potential MP
Oh!
doesn't masturbate to completion. They'll have a picture of Leo with his Attila the Punch.
Oh, MP potential MSP masturbate. I mean, imagine somebody masturbate.
I would have voted for anyone
You're
who
sex
masturbates.
shaming me.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, you know what? The hate crime bill actually. So that any. Listen. The hate crime bill. You can't.
Can you tell us more about the hate crime bill?
You can't wank on the hit crime bill.
Seriously. Any criticism of any sexuality is a hate crime. There's a sexuality that's monosexual. So that's when you just masturbate.
In a
So if you call-
monotonous tone.
If you call someone a wanker, you're committing a hate crime.
Well, that's quite a hateful thing to say. Let's end with one more from Dr. Kitty Bender.
Wait, is he the only person that sent in
Can you not
questions?
just fake the, Mooch, could you not even just fake the fucking name so it looks like there's more than just at least fucking so instead of slowly just drowning in between
Okay.
things, just say, oh look, here's someone influential, just make up a fucking name.
Here's,
Plot twist, Mooch's Kitty Bender.
all right, from Professor Cat Folder. If sharks are so hard, how come no one has ever won a boxing championship belt?
He's let himself down there. He asked some good questions and he ended.
I
with
think
that
that's the
shit.
only one that we could probably seriously answer.
Well, they're not human, and we're only apart from kangaroos, the only people allowed to fight boxing.
Yeah.
are
Also,
humans.
we fucked up Jaws. Didn't you not see how we hold it up by big?
You didn't
hook?
box him up though.
So.
Have you ever tried to get boxing gloves on a fin? Not gonna work.
You know they say though, if a shark attacks you, you're supposed
Punch
to
it
punch
in
it, punch it on its nose.
How would you balance out? Because on land, like Mike Tyson totally destroy a shark.
I think
In-
on
in
land,
water-
everyone destroys a shark because they can't breathe.
Yeah, but you totally
Mash up a
but
shark.
in the water, Mike Tyson gets eaten by a shark.
I would back Mike Tyson in the water over
No.
a shark.
I wouldn't.
No way, a proper shark.
Well,
But
what's
does
a
the
proper
punching-
shark? You're saying like a
punching-
nursing shark.
Oh, not like I'm not talking
You have
like a
you
reef
can't be
shark. I'm talking
discriminating
a shark.
against different types of sharks. Is it a
talking-
white shark? What's the problem with there being a white shark?
A shark that's big enough to eat someone, like a tiger shark, a bull shark, a white shark, a mako shark, a thresher shark.
Hammerhead.
Why do you know so many sharks?
Because I'm male. I went through puberty, Darius.
Shark
One
Week.
day you'll go through puberty.
Big fan of Shark Week.
What happens?
Hammerhead sharks
Does
are
the
the
punching
moron.
on the nose work? Does that actually work?
If you
I've
can
never been eaten
avoid
by a shark.
the mouth, then yeah.
Will it turn away if it's
They've
nose
got
sensitive?
I've got
noses.
a shark fact. Sharks have 2 penises.
No,
They do. Yeah, sharks have 2 penises.
Why have they got 2 penises?
I don't know, but that is.
That's not true though.
I don't
Oh,
think
it's
that's
not true.
Why would
This is
anybody
why
have
you
2
need to be
penises?
fast, Mooch, so I can prove that sharks have 2 penises. I don't know why they've got 2 penises, but they do. Look, sharks, 2 penises. Images. They've got 2. Look, they've got 2 next to each other. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Two-
Okay.
You see?
But you know, fish don't have sex like humans have sex. Fish, like the woman lays
Neither
the
do
eggs.
flamingos. Huh?
Yeah, that's true. No, but like the female fish lays the eggs, and then the man comes on and
yeah.
masturbates
not
to completion
Yeah.
over the eggs.
Not sharks, though. They got 2
Oh, they got
penises
the-
in it.
Oh yeah, sharks have the sacs that they tangle onto seaweed. The little
Well, like a little
mermaids,
seaweed condom thing.
mermaids purses. They're called. That's the sort of street name for them.
That's
The
what I-
street name.
That's what I call my.
That's the
my
aquatic.
missus's fadge.
We should turn this into
Her mermaid's purse. or
a
whatever it's-
wildlife
We
podcast.
should- yeah, like-
forget the this is the best bit. Forget this free speech. We're doing wildlife podcast.
How many,
Yeah.
what's the animal with the most dicks?
Well, sharks probably.
Have you
They've
seen
got
a
2.
duck stick? Duck stick's like a.
They've got a
corkscrew.
cloaca.
What's that?
It's like a hole, so birds just bump holes.
No, it's like a corkscrew.
No,
Ducks
the
have
duck's got a curly dick with
You're
spikes on
thinking
it.
of pigs.
Ducks have got the
No,
biggest dick.
pigs are
Ducks
foxes.
Ducks have got. Don't ever test me on duck dick.
No,
Ducks
and
have got
celebrities with the-
cloaca. They
No,
bump
they
one
haven't.
hole, one hole
No,
for
they-
everything.
No, duck's got the squirrely one.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
know,
a
listen,
corkscrew
my
type thing. Or it's
specialist
spiky
skills-
or something.
A duck penis
No, the
is.
fox one is.
Show me the duck penis.
I told you, it's a little corkscrew.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's a
I've
corkscrew.
got I've got 9 of the
I
weirdest
wasn't
duck
expecting.
weirdest
Has it got a
penises.
duck penis on there? Because that's like a duck penis is pretty weird.
Well,
it looks like an actual corkscrew that you'd open
I
a
thought
bottle
we'd
of
go
wine
through
with.
the 9 of the weirdest penises
do
in
it.
the animal kingdom.
This is taking a turn.
Darius is on there.
Heads above the rest. Enchiladas have a 4-headed penis, though only 2 heads are put to use at any time.
Yeah, but can I see the penis?
Yeah, it shows the penis.
Show us the penis.
Ah, they're not showing the penis.
Oh, I don't want
I know what a dolphin looks like. I want to know what its penis
I
looks
want
like.
dick pics. The one time I want them, I can't get them.
This is awful.
That's
these are
that
the
was
worst.
a nudibranch.
These
I
are.
think.
I found much better dick pics.
Oh,
than this
barnacles have got incredibly long penises.
Was that gender busting?
Gender busting
Gender
genitals.
bending, gender.
Females, oh, Jesus Christ. Females in
lights
this
keep
cave
going
of insects. I know these batteries are awful. Females in this cave of insect species with a wild penis-like organ. So females have a penis with this one. Temporary tool. I thought this would be more interesting.
No, that was rubbish.
Google duck penis.
Yeah, Google duck penis.
Yeah, the problem with that article is they didn't show the penis.
That was a main problem. They promised penis. They suggested they'd deliver
How do
penis.
ducks have explosive?
No, just go to images.
We got to teach moves.
What the
You
fuck
never
is
seen
that?
a duck dick. There, look on the top left.
Sorry, did either of you two seen a duck dick before?
Yeah, I have.
I hadn't.
not
No, like
you-
top left. Look at that.
Top left.
Look at that.
This thing.
Coming
The
out.
top left. Yeah, there you go. Not now. I'm covering the duck penis, which is poetic irony.
And now the duck penis is gone.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
And now you got a pop up.
God, Mooch, let me drive.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is.
There we go.
There
Look,
it is.
see? It's like
Like
an
a
actual
corkscrew.
corkscrew. So does the duck have to like actually screw itself on to the other duck?
And then and then it spins around like that. When
Yeah.
yeah.
Does it do that?
How do ducks have sex with a corkscrew penis?
Let's watch duck sex. Fuck it. Let's. No, let's
Oh my god. A male duck hangs out with other male ducks. We gotta watch this.
Daisy the duck getting the wild thing. Yeah, take it. Oh, come on, man. I'm on a porn ban. You know this, Mooch. I'm just.
I'm not gonna lie, but that doesn't look consensual.
I don't need this temptation in my life. Well, no animal sex is consensual, is it?
Well, I think it is.
To be honest, probably not. I don't know if they asked for consent.
Affirmative consent.
Male duck rather aggressively mounts a female duck and lies in
Those are ducks?
Yeah.
What did you think they were?
You get different types of ducks. You get
Similar
white
animal.
ducks.
Maybe it's two furries.
Does look like a swan.
I thought it was swans or geese or some shit.
What is this one?
That's a mallard.
No, that's a duck.
Oh yeah, look at that.
It's a mallard.
Some water sports there.
A mallard is a duck, though, isn't it?
Type of duck, yeah, and that's the drake, the one with the sort of colourings and markings.
How come you know so much about ducks?
Because I used to go shooting.
Except what their penises look like.
Well, I never shot them in the penis.
Well, you should have done.
I never like.
What sort of gun you had, Leo?
12 bore.
Well, how come you didn't do any school shootings?
Because I would have only got, it's a double barreled, so could have maybe got like. Actually, I could have probably just gone round.
Assembly.
If you had shot Mooch from there to there, would he die?
Oh yeah.
How far is
What?
the range?
What? Why are you shooting me?
Because of the range. I'm trying to work out because shotguns have got no range.
Oh, they do. They got quite a lot of range.
Oh, had they? I thought they'd go all spread. as
We're
well.
also,
Yeah,
I'm
spread
also
too, but it's
6
still
foot
like-
away from him. I don't think range really counts with 6 foot.
Well,
Yeah.
in Doom it does. In certain, if you play online and more
Oh yeah,
warfare,
but
if I shoot
this
anywhere
is a
from here-
real gun in real life.
But that's why I was asking.
Right.
Trying to get used to it.
My dad used to have a gun. My dad was a gunsmith, and he had a gun that's so big. Everybody thinks like America's the gun-toting land, gun-toting country. My dad had a gun that was so big it was banned in America.
My dad had a gun and shot his toe off.
Did he?
Yeah.
My dad did that as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
Maybe is your dad's name Gobad? Maybe you could have said
No,
that.
thank God for that. No, my dad.
kill you
My
for that.
yeah, well, shoot me.
How did he do it?
He was. My dad was actually born in Venezuela, and he grew up there and had guns and just was walking in the woods shooting and shot himself in the foot. And it's still got the toe, but it's tied. It's sort of sewn on, and it kind of just comes off at a weird angle like that.
How did your dad do it?
My dad was hunting in the mountains.
In Venezuela?
No, he was hunting in the mountains in Iran, and then he fell down a mountain and blew his toe off. So now he's missing a big toe on his left foot.
What in there?
And also his eyesight's going, but he recently went back to Iran, despite COVID, doesn't give a fuck, even though he's definitely in the vulnerable category. And they still give him a gun, and he still goes hunting. It's like, you're legally fucking blind. Why are you hunting with a gun? So in Iran, health and safety is not something they adhere to.
Yeah. No, you got to let my dad taught us all like the proper handling of guns, and never blew my foot off.
Oh no! There's a video in Iran of my cousins.
My
about three
my
with a
dad
handgun.
my dad got 10 toes.
But I saw a video of it was your uncle's funeral or something in Iran. This is the maddest video. It's like all shot in drones and stuff. It's got the. It's
Well, they
got
don't
the,
like drones in that part of the world.
It's yeah, that's the thing, man. You think like because they've all got guns as well. Everybody's got an AK, except for your dad. It pans down the line of people, and everybody's got an AK-47. Then it gets to your dad, and he's just standing there in a suit.
Because they love. I should get that footage. It's like a flipping football stadiums with other people, and they're like, "Allah!" So I'm surprised it wasn't drone struck.
Your dad is he religious?
Not really. I mean, he's Muslim, but he's not really. I mean, he drinks beer and eats bacon and fornicates. So I wouldn't say he's the most religious of all the Muslims.
Yeah.
Put it this way, it'd be pretty easy going if you saw a picture of the Prophet Muhammad.
Well, he can't. He's blind.
Yeah, he can't see it.
That's why he's so chill about it.
Every now and then he'll pretend that he's okay.
I thought it, but you said it.
Thank you so much for listening to episode 3 of the Three Speech Podcast. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. It really, really helps. If you're listening to this on Spotify or iTunes, please leave a good review. I've been Darius Davies. This has been Mr. Leo Kearse.
Bye.
And Nico Yearwood.
Whoa!
And as ever, thank you to Mooch.
Googling on point.